our lifespan is in 50s. Why? Because of our health system, maybe. Me, I feel so bad when I see someone who cannot help themselves in health-wise. Not health-wise, even other things. But when it comes to health, me personally, I could be sick. I grew up in a very bad way. And people could treat me. They could take me to good hospitals. And they pay for me every charge and they save my life.
And you consider Mihai like your...
I consider Mihai like my daddy. It's a pleasure. And besides that, should I call it, I think it is a moral behavior to call someone who is older than you and your guardian, your guardian, to call them your papa.
How come you are in Uganda? You are born in Rwanda, right?
Yes, I'm born in Rwanda.
Okay. Tell me your story. Eu o să circul în piața din Uganda și trebuie să storc imagini, dacă nu mor. What kind of meat is this? Cow? And this one?
Yeah, now.
Also cow?
Yeah.
How much is this?
8,000.
8,000?
Yeah.
And this one? 8,000?
Yeah.
It's not a problem because of these mosquitoes. Trebuie să învăț cum se face comerț aici. How much is this?
1,000.
1,000?
Yeah.
This is the last price for 1,000?
Yeah, 1,000.
1,000, wait a second. Mihai, îți dau ceva de mâncare? Se servește. No, don't put it. It's okay. I just want to take this.
Okay. That's yes. And this one?
Okay. This. Sure. Știi de cine mi-aduc aminte în momentul în care am aceste două țepușe în mâini? De Bear Grylls. How much money do you earn with this?
That one is 20.
20,000? In dollars? How much is this? $5? Yeah. One day? Yeah. Ah, okay, nice. And where did you get this meat?
From the abattoir.
And it's not dangerous
No.
because I see a lot of flies here.
No, it's not dangerous.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Este incredibil ce discrepanță între mâncarea de la restaurantul numit Cafe Yavas și mâncarea pe care am găsit-o ieri în piața din satul Uganda. Deci ieri n-am numărat, dar cred că erau peste 100 de muște pe carne care era comercializată în piață. Am patrulat pe acolo și o să vedeți în montaj. Asta e tot. Uite cum arată un burger. Thank you. Ospătare sunt impecabili, curățenia este impecabilă, am mers personal la baie și m-am uitat peste tot acolo, un om stă la baie și nu se mișcă de acolo. Dacă vezi cum arată serviciile de aici și le compari cu ceea ce e în piață, spui că te afli în două țări totalmente diferite. Mă bag la masă, poftă mare. Bon apetit! Trageți pe frații noștri. Brother Martin va veni în România într-un final, trebuie să-l învăț să scrie în caietul de visuri să ajungă șofer în România și cred că o să-l iau șoferul meu. Iar el este Brother Dan, ghidul nostru și pastorul din Uganda. Patrick și căpetenia noastră, șeful nostru, Brother Mihai. Hai să mâncăm că se răcește mâncarea. Cum spunea maică mea avea o vorbă, hai mă că se răcesc sarmalele. Poftă mare! How old are you, first of all?
22.
22. What do you study now?
I'm studying medicine.
Do you like this?
Very.
Like. How did you discover that you love to study medicine?
It is my dream. It is my dream.
It's your dream?
Yeah. Right from my
Did you
childhood.
dream
Not
to be doctor?
Not dreaming like night dream, but like it's my passion because I feel touched when I see someone who is sick, who cannot help himself. Like because here you can find someone who is sick and this they don't have maybe financial, but when you could help. So I think if you would be in position to help someone, by all means, now when you're a doctor, even if the person doesn't have financial aid, but you can be able to help. Besides, as an Adventist, maybe, as an Adventist, it is one way of teaching people the truth of God. Because when you touch a patient and you also direct them to God, I think it is very important they will know. Because when you are in sickness and someone bring you even the gospel, you become much more touched.
What is your dream now? To become doctor, okay? And in, I don't know, after 20 years, what do you dream to be?
Me, what I want to do is to change lives, to improve health. But besides that, my dream is big. I want to establish a hospital. Not private, but mission-minded. That's my future in 20 years to come.
But why not private?
When you talk about much of private, then many people won't be able to raise the finance. Okay, now if I explain to you in this way, in Uganda here, or maybe in Rwanda, you go to hospital and the charges for the hospital will be too much.
Okay.
So if you say I have established a mission-minded hospital and you are charging, you are making it totally private, it will be very difficult. For example, if you can go in where I come from, there is no hospital. You will walk in the district, like my home district. We have a major hospital, district hospital, but when you come in the sub-county, there is no. If there is, it is a clinic. Here, our lifespan is in 50s. Why? Because of our health system, maybe.
What do you think is much more important? The medical system or the educational system?
Both. Because I think this is a problem not affecting Uganda only, because medical system here is the same medical system in Romania. We teach you how to diagnose and offer treatment, isn't it? You can use this medical knowledge, which any person can learn, but in addition, you add lifestyle, like medical missionary, which teaches you if you're much of naturopathy, like prevention, or if someone is sick, how can you treat, but much more of enabling the body to heal itself.
Tell me, when you dreamed to be a doctor, or when you decided that you wanted to become a doctor, did you think about the money? But be honest.
I never thought of money as my, like I'll be a doctor and get this earning, like I get money. Me, I feel so bad when I see someone who cannot help themselves in health-wise. Not health-wise, even other things, but when it comes to health, me personally, I could be sick. I grew up in a very bad way, and people could treat me. They could take me to good hospitals, and they pay for me every charge, and they save my life. I remember twice. Once I was 16, another one I was around 19. I had blue cereals. I was almost going to die, but someone came all the way and picked me and took me to the hospital. They charged him like 150 euros. It was around 600,000 shillings. So I was like, me, when I see such things, I'm impressed that you can save someone.
Okay.
Not necessarily money. Of course, you can always get what you eat, because even today you eat, you live, and sometimes you can have enough. God blesses you.
So, you have to save the lives of the others, okay?
Yes.
You like to save the lives of the others, okay? But as long as you do not have money, how could you do this?
Now, for that one, I will tell you, you fail.
Okay.
But me, what inspired me was inside me. I said, come what may, I must study. I remember I was I had finished high school. I was 19. I went on. I remember I did some trading, like business, to take me to the university for introduction. When I reached in the university, I had purposed to do all I can. Maybe I approach all the officers of the university to give me a bursary. Of course, I didn't know how much big it is going to become to me, but that's what I had in me. And hopefully, in that vacation, I did. I worked, I got some money, went to the university. It was too little.
How did you do money?
It's a product of trees that you use to cook food.
Okay.
And food products, like banana, which you saw. So I could go in the village and you buy from village, you take to the cities. There you gain some.
How much did you earn monthly?
Like 50 euros, depending, because you don't have capital. Me, that's what I could do. You don't have capital enough to do that, then you cannot.
Okay.
But because that was the amount that I had, then that's the...
So you think you need capital?
No, for now I'm studying. For now I'm studying. I don't think I can go back in that. No, because medicine is a big thing.
Okay.
I don't think I can get time to go in that. I need to concentrate.
Okay.
Yeah, but by then, because I had no option, you could sell. Like after selling, you go you sleep somewhere, then you start tomorrow. But my question, what you're asking me, that's how I collected the money to go to the university.
Yes.
And when I reached the university, I had the hope in me that I will study. But I don't know how. Maybe I was hoping that the university can give me a scholarship.
Okay.
And they refused.
They refused?
Yeah. So when they refused, I also failed. The morale I had took me back, so I could not go on. But still I had the dream to do it. And when that semester went, I have not studied, I still said I will come back.
What motivated you to keep dreaming?
I have always loved to be a doctor. Not to go and I make surgeries but...
How old were you when you decided that you want to become doctor?
When I was 9, I was over suffering. In my home, I was going through a lot of challenges in my childhood. I don't know, but here in Africa, when you are a young person, every time, many people have dreams. You find someone say, I want to be a pilot, I want to be a doctor, I want to be an engineer. But as you grow up, now me, I had all those lists. I will be blank to you now when I was young because I could not think of these big things.
Okay.
So when you're young, you can't have a lot of, you can't think about it. Because in my family, no one is a doctor. You have never seen a doctor.
You wanted to become a pilot, for example?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you want to
What other professions?
like
Pilot, doctor,
engineer,
yes.
Yeah. And a lawyer maybe.
Lawyer.
Yeah, those were my four.
I don't believe you that you love to be a doctor. Please convince me.
But okay, you don't.
You wanted to be pilot, judge, lawyer, and you now are telling me that you wanted to become a doctor.
Okay,
Why?
now me when I'm this kind of person. My personality is I'm very weak.
You are very weak.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Like if I see someone who is suffering,
Okay.
I break down. Like I sympathize easily.
Okay.
I have not had parental love since my childhood.
Okay.
And I have had a lot of stories of people who are dying
In your family?
in my family. And even though when I grew up, still you don't have this parental care.
Okay.
But besides an African community where I grew up from, not the whole community, but where I grew up from, you grow through a lot of bad things. Like, that's the truth.
Did you grow up in a violent family?
Yeah. I grew up in a very violent family. But I don't think that is enough to explain why I did medicine, why I loved to become a doctor. I can just pile them up to find a reason, but I feel that urge for doing medicine is inside me. And many times I focus it on what I'm looking for, my goal, not much of my history. Because history is gone, but future is what matters. Truthfully. So now when you look at future, if you go through places like you have gone through Uganda, that's just a minor place which you have seen. There are very many other places. People get sick and no one can treat them. Those who treat, they are treating much for money. Now this is what I depict as a mature person, as an adult. I feel like I would focus my reason for doing medicine for what I plan for future, not much of my history.
You love to save people, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Don't you think you could save more people if you have enough money?
Very. Because that is genuine. You do a mission, you don't have money. I think it is important.
In my opinion, I think we can do a lot of things
With money.
We can save people. We can save doctors.
Yeah.
We can, put money for studying, And I think money are the solution, And you are telling me that, I don't know.
But now, with money...
I believe in money.
Yeah.
I believe in money.
Yeah.
If I wouldn't have money,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been here.
Yeah. True.
To speak with you.
Yeah.
And to buy this food.
Yeah.
To stay in this luxury restaurant.
Yeah.
Without money.
Yeah.
So money gave me the opportunity and the freedom to meet you today.
Exactly.
And you could be for me like a teacher.
Yeah.
Because I want to understand why a doctor could save more lives than an entrepreneur.
True. Yeah.
So, as long as I'm staying with you now, and I'm asking you why, because I feel you are a very smart one, and you could become a millionaire, or not a billionaire.
Okay, the truth is,
and I see in you a man who could do billions, and me and you could save, I don't know, a lot of people from Uganda village,
It's true.
Okay, you are a doctor.
Yeah.
We need you as a doctor.
Yeah.
This is the truth.
That's true.
If if I break my leg, I need a doctor, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how many money I have in my pocket.
Yeah.
But when I feel, smart people, I feel we, the entrepreneurs, are losing, some friends,
Now, when I tell you, truth, actually, I love entrepreneurship.
Okay.
And if I'm not mistaken, I'm a doctor, but I love also entrepreneurship. Because like I told you, when I was 19, when I was in my vacation, I was doing entrepreneurship.
Okay.
But I was limited. So
You were limited because
of finance.
at 19 years old, you don't know anything.
Yes.
You don't know.
Yeah.
When I did business when I was 19, I did some businesses.
Yeah.
All collapsed because I didn't know anything.
Yes.
And I believed I knew everything.
Yeah.
And you are coming now, you are 22, right?
Yeah.
And you are telling me, oh, such a long time ago I did a business.
Yeah.
It's 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And you didn't know anything, right?
Yeah.
And now you are studying medicines.
Yeah.
You are a smart guy. You could do billions.
True.
You could give money to other doctors.
It is true. Yeah. Very.
You can finance other doctors. I don't know, not one like you. You could create, I don't know, like 1,000 doctors. Did you think about this? That you, like a doctor, can save, I don't know, 100 lives or 1 million lives, okay? But you, with your brain, you, an entrepreneur, could finance, I don't know, 1,000 doctors, and they could save 1 billion people with money.
Truth be told, you cannot practice medicine without money.
Okay.
Now, you are asking me in terms of future plans.
Okay, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
You're father, let's say your father is not here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He financed you the study, okay?
Okay.
Okay. What did you do without a man who financed you? What?
What could I do? What was I doing without a man who
Yes.
financed me? I was trading. I don't know how I can.
You were
I was
trading?
trading. Yeah.
You see,
Yeah.
every time
Yeah.
you feel
Yeah.
you are collapsing,
Yeah.
you are coming back to trading,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Because it's in our blood. Trading is in our blood.
But
But
sincerely,
we pretend that the trading
Is-
we pretend that the trading
Yeah.
is not inside us, you know. And this is the thing I don't like. I don't like because the people are not honest.
now when I
They do not say the truth
yeah.
when they say, "Oh, I love to become pilot. I love to become judge. I love to become lawyer." No. They need money. Everybody needs money.
But
Everybody.
now let
And
me,
we could help a lot of people
Yes.
by making money.
Yeah, but now when you talk like that, truth be told, if you are doing medicine and your focus for doing medicine is to get money,
Okay.
then that means that at last when you become a doctor, you will not be sympathetic with your patients. Like you will meet someone, if you don't have money, I don't treat you. This is what is happening in Uganda.
Okay.
And someone will even die because they don't have money to be worked
Okay.
on. Now, in the first place, that's what I would avoid.
Okay.
Because if you have motive,
The doctors in Uganda are very mercantile.
yeah,
Okay?
like, yeah,
They want money.
exactly.
Okay.
Even government hospital, anywhere. So you will go in the hospital, before you talk to me as a doctor, I need like 50,000 shillings, 50,000 Ugandan shillings, for just to tell you what is, like to talk with the doctor
Okay.
before medicine,
Okay.
before examination. Now, in the first place, I would avoid that.
Okay.
I don't want to be motivated to study medicine to get money, because
Okay.
you'll treat your patients like that. And as a Christian, I wouldn't love that. But then, if this is the situation, how do you save people when you are not minded about finance, but you have to save them and you have to survive? Maybe that's how entrepreneurship comes in. Now, me as an individual, personal, like as an individual, I love to be creative. I love to find out something that I can do. So you can find out something else to do to give you finance. If you are lucky and you can do medicine and it can support your missions, that's also nice. And in terms of becoming a billionaire,
Yeah.
I think you can become a billionaire when you're a businessman. Which is good. It is not bad. And I would love to become
Just
one.
imagine.
Yeah.
Imagine. You are now
Yeah.
billionaire.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Of course, you feel great.
Okay, how describe? No, you are billionaire. No, you are billionaire now. Describe. What would you do? First 3 steps
Now,
like a billionaire.
I want to tell you, if I become a billionaire
Okay.
today,
Yes. You are not become. You are.
if
Think
I
of it.
am,
Okay. Okay.
I'm a billionaire.
Yes.
Okay, first of all, I don't know whether my mind is clear, but like my first thing I would do is
Yes.
to establish a very standard hospital.
Okay.
Then after, like a standard, a hospital can run for itself. I can establish a hospital. I can establish organizations that can help people. I'm telling you what I can do.
Okay.
Maybe I would help young, because in my campus, in my university, every semester I have my friends who drop out of university. Even now, last semester I lost like five classmates who lost medicine. They went back home.
Why?
They don't have money.
Because of the money.
Yeah. And I started medicine in my first semester. with like 100 students. When I went in the second semester, we became like 110. The rest went off, and some are my friends. I would really establish something that would help these people who have an interest in fulfilling their careers. Like you said, maybe saving 100 doctors. Now, in doing that, I would save many doctors, and you would establish many people who are very important to the community.
Okay.
Now, I'm telling you truthfully, because even now, if I would get a chance of helping my friends, I would do. You understand? Of course, that is the scope in which I am for now. Like, those are the people who are around me. They are medical students, they are dropping out, so I feel like they should be helped. Other people whom I see, they are patients. I cannot wish to just pull out money and I give you go for treatment. But if I would have this hospital, which would maybe give services. Now, when you talk about billionaires, look at people like Bill Gates. They don't need money from you. I hope so, maybe. But they will create services that will help people. So I would create services, most especially healthy services, that would help people, that saves life. And then education is very important. Those who cannot, like I could not study if you had not helped, if Pastor had not run for me. So if I had not been run for, I wouldn't be studying, and I wouldn't have a dream of saving people. I would be doing business, and you are desperate. So the same thing, if I'm a billionaire now, I would create services to raise those people, because they are very everywhere. Even if you tell me now, I could even bring you 100. Yeah, but you can see, to me, I'm much looking at health and education. I would help those who are not studying, and I would also establish maybe like institution that would help, like hospitals. Then the other one is personal life.
Would you come in Romania?
Pardon?
Would you come in Romania?
I wish to. I wish
Why?
to. I wish to come to Romania. I think they are very good people. Not actually thinking. They ran for me. They saved me. Like seriously, they saved me. If I tell you my life story, it is not good. But someone who doesn't even, and they help you for no profit. My dream would be coming there to thank and also to visit those people, to visit you, but I would love to stay here because much of the mission I would love to do would be this way. Okay. Because the need is this side, not that side. If I come to Romania, that's a great thing, but still I would come back to help here.
If you would have the opportunity to stay all around the world,
Yeah.
maybe on a yacht, maybe, I don't know, in New York,
Okay.
would stay here?
If I don't stay here, it cannot limit me from doing what I want from here. You are Romanians. You don't have any business to do here. Like this is not concerning you, but you have a mission here to save people. I can stay outside Uganda and I still operating in Uganda. It's not a problem. Where to stay is not a problem. Because if I would stay in Romania, that's also a great thing. I can stay in Romania while I'm staying in Uganda.
Okay. But Uganda, it's your country?
I consider Uganda being my country, but Rwanda is my origin.
Okay. So,
In the future, I want to go back to Rwanda. It's a good country, but my lifetime, I'm used to Uganda. And yeah, I just love Uganda. But my parents, my mother, my family, some are in Rwanda, others are in Uganda. I love both countries, but I prefer being in Uganda for now.
now let's go back from the billionaire mind and to pay and to live to the market. you are here?
Why am I here? Okay, my story is not like my dad is in Uganda,
Okay.
and my mom is in Rwanda.
Okay.
Basically, Rwandan by origin, but
Okay.
by birth and registration I'm Ugandan. And
Okay.
I prefer to be in Uganda because of academics, maybe, and because it's a nice country.
Okay.
Yeah. Besides, I'm not a political guy. I just found myself in Uganda and I prefer it than living anywhere else.
Okay. Did your family have contact with genocide?
Very, very much. Very much. Although it is kind of maybe different because much of genocide that was carried out, I got the persecutions that we got in our family were much serious in 50s, not 94. The genocide in the first place, I would say. I don't know much about, I know that our family was persecuted and we all originate from one person who survived everything.
Oh, okay.
And so by the time genocide was there, I was not born.
Oh, okay.
And
you are born in 1990?
1998.
1998.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Then,
But your parents
but my
were there?
Yeah, my parents were there.
Hutu or Tutsi?
Now I don't even like that story because I don't like tribes. However, my father is a Tutsi and my mother is a Hutu.
Oh.
But I don't like to talk about such things because, for what? Because me, I don't belong anywhere. My father is a Tutsi, my mother is a Hutu, so I'm in the middle.
Tell me something about your childhood.
When I was born, I grew up seeing my mother only. So when I reached 8 years, something like that, my mother was married to a guy and was not with my dad anymore, my original father. I don't know, for some reasons they couldn't stay together.
Okay.
So when I was 8 to 9 years, I had to leave the home of my mother because she had another husband. But that was a too early age for a child to leave home because the guy could not tolerate me. So, but when I reached, then I came to Uganda. I came to Uganda when I was 9.
9?
Yeah.
With who?
With a friend. With
your friend?
Yeah.
Okay.
With a friend. Okay, a relative, but a good relative. So when I came to Uganda, they took me to my dad because my dad by then was staying in Uganda. Then I came here and first I met with my dad.
Okay.
My family member who took me to my dad.
Okay.
My biological dad. And
Okay.
I stayed with my father like for 3 years. Because when I was 12, because of, I don't know, but here it is a common practice done by many parents. Like they neglect their children, mistreatment, like something like that. So when I was 12, after 3 years with my dad, I think by then I had completed my primary level.
Okay.
So I left home and I went for high school, senior one here. We start O level.
Okay.
So when I went for high school, but in that period, when I was 12, when I left home,
You left home for high school?
yeah,
Okay.
not leaving for high school. I left home because my dad chased me away.
Oh.
Yeah,
You
like-
are dead? Why?
Why? Yeah, I don't know. I was not alone. I went with my sister. My dad was not such a nice guy, so he chased us for some reasons, and because maybe the wife who was in the family, like our stepmother, couldn't like us. But it
Did
turned
like
out,
you and your sister?
yeah, not necessarily my sister. We were caught in the in the same situation together.
Okay.
He was so angry and chased both of us, but he pardoned my sister.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So when he pardoned my sister, I had to stay. I had to remain. So when I remained, I remained as the person who is accused with an accusation.
Okay.
So I had to search out for help, how you can continue studying. So that's the way to go to high school now. I went to a certain school,
Okay.
a high school. I talked to the director. I told him, you know what, I love to study, but I cannot study. And I'm not having parents because my mother is in Rwanda. I can't stay with her. My dad is in Uganda. I can't stay with him. So, but the guy told me, you know what, you can. It's okay. You can study. You can come in my school.
Okay.
You'll be working as you study. Like you study for free. but
Okay.
you work for me.
Okay.
And so I could study in the periods of studying, then in the periods of holiday, you work for him. That's the situation. So from then, when I was 12, until when I completed high school, when I was 19.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and
Yeah.
after that,
And after that, I had to-
started your first job. When did you start your first job?
Not necessarily a job. I don't call it a job because no one employed me.
Okay.
You are in high school, no one can employ you. But when I was 19 in my vacation, that's when I started doing business.
Okay.
I would say trading, like this one that you see here. So you bring things to the city and then people from the city buy.
I understand.
And that's how I raised some too little money to go to the university, but it was impossible.
Okay.
Because you cannot go to the university when you are, like that. So,
Okay.
yeah.
When did you meet for the first time Mihai?
Mihai,
Yes.
I never met Mihai. I met a team from Romania,
Okay.
and this team, it came to Uganda. There were,
Okay.
I think, 12 people. So when they came to visit, and by luck, I met them. By luck, yeah, by luck.
Okay. You are a lucky man.
Yeah.
Okay.
By luck, I had to meet them, and then they asked me about my life story, like you're asking me.
Okay. But
So-
how come? Why did they ask you something
I don't know.
about your life story?
Yeah, they liked me. I stayed with them like for a full 2 weeks, and when we were talking,
You follow them 2 weeks?
we were living together.
Okay.
They came in the hospital where I was staying.
Okay.
So when they came in the hospital, then I started being with them.
Okay.
Like, and of course, as a child, you who sees people who can help you. I also had to take my chance to talk to them. You never know they can help you.
And what did you tell them? So you convinced them to help you. What did you tell them? What did you act?
Sincerely,
What did you do? What did you do? Because you were not lucky.
I never.
You did something.
Yeah.
And I provoke you to remember what did you do
Yeah.
to convince these people to help you.
Actually, I will tell you the truth.
Okay.
I did not like please help me. No, like I told them my story, and they were so touched because they saw me. I want to study, but I don't have ways to study.
Okay.
For some reasons, they were sympathetic with me,
Okay.
and they say, you know what, we have to help this guy, this boy.
Okay.
And that's why sometimes I call myself lucky. Because and in the meanwhile, I started seeing posts of them showing me poor people in Romania.
Okay.
So I was like, and then they told me we will help you, but I was like, these people are going to help me, yet they have some people they can help in Romania. It is unbelievable. But it turned out that they helped me. But I don't know what I convinced them. I just told them a story like I would tell you when they asked me. So that was a chance for me to tell them my life. I told them, I'm actually here by luck. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be on my street, but I'm here by luck. By faith, I came,
Okay.
and I met doctor who has hosted me.
Okay.
So, but now I'm meeting you. But I don't know when. I love to study, but I'm not going to. I don't know whether I will study. So, so when they told me then they told me, okay, tell us now. Then I told them I need to study. They asked me, what do you love? I told them, you know what, I love to study medicine. They told me, fine, we shall not give you hope that we will sponsor you, but we will pray, and God may use us to get for you. That's a period when they went back to Romania and they got me sponsors.
And what did you tell you? What did they tell you after they arrived to Romania?
After they arrived to Romania, I just continued in conversation with them because they were my friends. I actually did not expect to be helped. But I was just praying. If it happens, God, that's a miracle.
Okay.
Because actually, they came in April. They came in Uganda in March, April. They came in April, and they responded to me about sponsorship in August.
Okay.
And so that's a long period. I never thought that I would get a sponsor.
And when was the first time when you, when you spoken with Mihai?
Mihai, I think immediately when Mihaela reached Romania, she gave him my number.
Okay.
She said I'm a good boy. So when she said I'm a good boy, I was okay. I say, okay, God is good. I have some people who can actually look at me as a good boy. I was very happy because that's encouraging for you to be called a good boy. And that's when I actually, by then I had made 20. But now I'm like, okay, now I'm a boy. Like, that's when I started calling me hi, Tati, like, because they announced me, like, so, yeah. And it was Mihai who went, he sent me a video on Facebook and showing how he did and got me sponsors.
Cine l-a sponsorizat pe el prima dată?
Uite, e o chestie foarte tare că el, dacă aplica până în iunie, putea să primească o reducere de 50% pentru acea universitate. Noi așa am făcut emisiunea la Speranța TV. El are nevoie de 2000 de euro anual. Și exact în aceeași zi a sunat o doamnă din Spania și a zis, eu vreau să-l ajut pe băiatul acesta. Numai că după ce i-am spus, uite, avem 2000 de euro, gata, ești rezolvat, zice, tati, din păcate, au trecut perioada aceea și trebuie 4.000.
De la universitate?
Da. Ei, crede-mă că în ziua în care el m-a anunțat că mai trebuie încă 2.000, m-a sunat cineva din Canada, tot un român, a zis, am auzit despre cazul lui Patrick, vreau să ajutăm și noi cu 2.000 de euro. Și s-au strâns exact bani, deci sunt 2 persoane care îl sponsorizează.
Pentru 4 ani sau 6 ani?
Pentru 6 ani, 5 ani și jumătate, 24 de euro.
Și el știe că aceste 2 persoane îl sponsorizează? And you consider Mihai like your...
I consider Mihai like my daddy. It's a pleasure. And besides that, should I call it, I think it is a moral behavior to call someone who is older than you and your guardian, to call them your papa.
You feel that he cares about you? What do you feel when you say tati to...
Now, when I first text him Tati, I was like, this person may even neglect me and say, excuse me, no, don't call me Tati anymore. Oh, you should call me by my name. But because it's a good thing. And me, I feel loved. I don't know, but depending on my childhood. Of course, now I'm a grown-up guy. I shouldn't be having I shouldn't be like this baby. No, you're a guy. I'm a youth, an adult. But you have also to have this child. We all have that childhood in us. I think even that's what, it's the same soul that God talks to, because that childhood in you is real. So I feel real to address Mihai or my guardian as my parent, because that's someone who doesn't know you and they choose to help you. They choose to be devoted to say you are helped. They're much more than... We have parents who don't do that. Your parent, like your mother and father, give birth to you and they abduct you. But someone picks you. Then that person, it's just the difference of blood. But whom no one has a choice of where to be born. I guess if it would be possible, that person would even give birth to you. But if it's not possible, then you go with the other, that he is your guardian. And I feel proud to be calling him Pa and Ma.
How do you think you could help the others in your situation now?
In my situation now, I help people. Of course, you can't give what you don't have. But I help people by advising. Those that I cannot assist, who need financial problems, financial situation, I advise them. You know what? Maybe ask so and so, he can help you. Those problems that I cannot handle, and I have my friend who can handle them, I say, you know what, my friend, I have someone who is like this, can you please help? Some are helped. Then those that have little problems that I can handle, I also handle. But other people have psychological problems. You can just advise. You say, you give them your testimony. You say, I was like this and this, but you You can pray and you believe, you have faith, and you also, if you get a chance of sharing your story with someone, you may get help. So basically, that's how I think.
What is the happiness?
Now, my happiness comes when I become of a value to someone else.
If you would have money, would you sponsor another guy?
Oh, Jesus Christ, like I told you, if I had that capability, even now I think I can even establish a school for those. Anyway, I can help because I have a list of them. Like I told you before, I have my friends who are dropping out of the course, my classmates. They drop out. You've been studying, this is your best friend, and he's going and say, Patrick, you know what, I'm going. Why? I don't have the cash to pay tuition. So if I had the capability, you help. Now like I have my friend is a pharmacist, she actually. So this lady, she never had electricity to pay in the hostel, never had meals, and then even tuition. Like things go bad gradually. So you try to stretch, you help her pay electricity, it's not so expensive. Maybe by your upkeep, you help then, but you cannot help to pay tuition. So they go. So, but if you had the chance, the capability, you help. I feel like it's a joy of every human being to help. If people had mercy on me to help me, there is no reason as to why I can not also help.
Pare atât de matur, atât de trecut prin viață, ar fi perfect pentru un consilier, să vă consiliez, efectiv să mă sfătuiesc cu el, pentru că îmi transmite sentimentul de echilibru, pe care eu nu-l am. Deci eu nu mă pot oglindi în el deloc. Îl văd atât de echilibrat și cred că o să facă performanță în medicină ca nimeni altul.
Yeah.
It's an honor to meet you. Okay, maybe we will meet again. Maybe you come in Romania to see my country.
Okay.
It's amazing.
Wow.
So I'm sure you will come.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
God's willing.
I think you have a great future.
Yeah.
And I don't know, my only advice is to keep working, to keep dreaming.
Yeah.
And to make what to make now, to study, because the education is the most powerful force in the universe.
Yeah.
This is my opinion. Thank you, my friend.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.